David Reidy of Clare, a 121 to 19 points win over Tipperary. I suppose it's always nice to start the league with a victory, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, especially a home game. We only have 2 this year, and we were targeted in this game. It's important to make Cusack Park a fortress, and that's exactly what we did today. The work rate throughout the team was phenomenal, right throughout the 70 minutes plus. And I suppose when we got going and a couple of hooks and blocks, the crowd got behind us as well, and it was very important.
You mentioned a couple of minutes ago that in winter hurling the work rate is so important, as is the support, and I think that was the difference between you guys and Tipperary today. You just supported each other a bit better, especially in point scoring positions. You worked the ball to shooters better than Tip did.
Yeah, I suppose it's important with the wind and against the wind that we know our scoring range. And when we did get bottled up, there was always a man running off the shoulder, or he was hanging back in the pocket. There was always an option for the person with the ball, and it was great to see today.
And how important is it to kind of keep that going through the year? Because when Clare do that, they're very hard to beat. You're one of those teams, you move the ball well, you move it out to shooters well. If it's in any way slow, you can struggle. If it's fast like it is today, you're capable of beating anyone.
Yeah, I suppose it's important not to get carried away. It's the first round of the league, still in January. It was important just to get the 2 points, get the recovery now on board, and look forward to Nolan Park next Sunday.
Physically, you stood up to Tipperary. I suppose they'd be a bigger team, but you weren't afraid to run through them, take them on and battle. Is that something you've really focused on coming into this year?
I suppose it's important during the year, and we kind of seen last year that it's important to stand your ground and win your own ball. And I suppose that's what we were working on in the kind of last couple of weeks, to win our own ball. When it's 1-on-1, when the ball gets brought down to the ground, it's important to win that ruck ball, and you've seen that there at the end of the game. 74 minutes on the clock, and John Conlon 2v1 won the ball.
Yeah, can it be frustrating when you hear people say, oh well, they probably don't have enough ball winners? It's not about size, is it? It's about effort and work and putting in that work to win your own ball.
That's the thing. It's effort and work rate. If you're a hard working team, there's no excuses not to win your own ball. You can move the ball on the ground as well. It's great to see.
And is that one of the lessons that you have taken from last year?
Yeah, I suppose, and especially the last couple of games in the Munster League, like we kind of, especially last year, we weren't happy against Limerick, and we kind of focused on a couple of bad points there, and we brought that into this game, and it worked well today.
Well, you started with the win, that was the aim?
Pardon?
You started with the win, that was the aim for today?
Yeah, 2 points on the board, and again, get the recovery right, and we look forward to the next game.
Well done.
Cheers, thanks a million.